What's going on? It's the RapNerd. I know y'all probably were missing us. And I say us because I got...
Hi guys, Secret Kai here. I know it's kind of like a new subscribe.
So as you know, last week was 4th of July. And they did have a few releases there, but it was the holiday. I was chilling with my family. We shot fireworks and all that good stuff. So I didn't really feel like going to Best Buy or any place really because there wasn't that many releases anyway. But here we are on the week after, and there are a lot of films that I'm trying to pick up. So this is going to be a good haul if everything has what I wanted to have. You know what I mean? As I usually do, come with us as we shop.
I told Mom it's down to 4 G's, and Mom said no. And he bought this for me.
All right, so here we are. Let's see if they got anything new since I haven't been in like a week.
Yep. Subscribe.
This is a pretty hard steelbook. I have no idea what movie this is because these aren't usually my joints, but it's a hard steelbook nonetheless. Let's see if I can find what I've been looking for. And they got like 6 different avatars in this motherfucker. Well, that's one. Go ahead and get on it. The only one left too. I was looking for this. I was hoping they was going to have a slipcover in stores too. And the fact that they do, I'm loving it. This is hard. I think I saw this the last time I went here, but I think when I get some cash to burn, I'm going to get that. But I'm going to save it right now. Man, they got the whole fucking lineup. 3, 4, 2, 1. And they got all of the movies, bro. Oh boy, I don't have that kind of money right now though. What is that? I got my budget set on something else. And yep, they got it here, and it has a slip cover. This is yet another one I was looking for, and this is why I was like, today there's gonna be some shit dropping. So definitely wanted to get this. Let's see what else is here. See, I was told myself I was gonna buy a collection, but they got to make a better collection than that. For that trilogy, we need like a steelbook or some box set, not this little slipcover shit. This is actually a great movie. I would buy it if they had the slipcover, but again, if it's no slip, that ain't it. But this is one of my favorites of 2020. Mean Girls. Oh, see, this movie is such a classic, man. I got the DVD, but again, for these classic joints, I need better packaging. I need a new art slipcover or a steelbook, man, not just the DVD, the Blu-ray.
There's girls on it. They're singing Christmas.
They're not singing Christmas. I can tell you that right now. It's my wife, one of my wife's favorite movies. She loves this. I actually don't own Gone Girl, but again, this movie is one of those classics, and I'm like, I want to have better packaging than this, man. But it's like they trying to sell it for $3.99. But I'm not gonna get it though. I've seen it online with better casing than this. I've thought about getting this just because it's $11.99, but this would go so much harder with a slipcover. I even think I said that. As a steelbook, this would go hard. No clue why they keep making these without the covers or the slip cases or slip boxes, man. But this artwork is pretty good though. Only 11 bucks too. We'll see. We'll see. Back in my favorite section over here. See what they got. Oh, this is another one that I wanted to get. I didn't get a chance to see this in theaters, but I told myself I was going to check it out on Blu-ray. And it looked like my type of thing. It looks a little cheapish, but honestly, from what I saw, I felt like Mortal Kombat should have followed the steps of this. So I'm going to just go ahead and buy it just because. Another one on my hit list. Desperado for the cheap. This actually is not a bad deal. Ooh. This definitely ain't the one that I got at the crib. This is like a whole slip box. The one I got is like the folding joint, but this is super tough, man. Oh, it's got the 4K and yeah. But when they release one with all of them, I'll buy them again. Oh, the whole shit is Avatar. Okay, never mind. It's funny, when movies make $2 billion, they make sure they set them up right and have their own joint. Like, they got so many copies of this joint. It's kind of crazy, but I get it. Oh, that's hard. Training Day. 4K. $21 too, not bad. I wonder if this just released, because I definitely did not see this last time. And this is the last rack I need to look at. And wow, they don't have Scream 6 anywhere in here. That's really the main one that I came for. But you know what? Luckily for me, I'm like Batman, so I always have an alternative plan for that kind of shit. Alright, so I'm back from my trip from Best Buy. Got a few items. I'll go through those first since I already flashed them and showed them to y'all. It sounded kind of crazy. We'll do those first, and then I'm going to go through the online purchases. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I bought was Beau is Afraid. I'm so happy that this thing came with a slipcover because I honestly wasn't sure. I didn't really check Blu-ray.com for any of these. I don't know why. I was just like, whatever, I'll just go and see because I just knew it was a massive pickup day. Standard Blu-ray. I don't know if they even had a 4K. I believe this is the only version that they had. And knowing Ari, how he does stuff, I'm more than sure there'll probably be some type of director's cut out for this. But for now, I got this. I like the slipcover a lot. Looks just like the poster. So I'm just happy to have gotten this 3-hour batshit crazy of a film. This is one that you got to see for yourself. As I said, it's one of my favorites. And in that review, I said the same thing. And in my recap, I said the same thing. You have to see it for yourself. It's on digital and now it's on physical. So go ahead and cop it if you are very interested. Because I do think it's worth it, especially as a horror fan. So Beau is Afraid. Next is Sisu. And this was a very great movie. They sold it as like a John Wick ripoff, but it's 100% not that. And I had to pick it up knowing it was going to release today. And again, it came with the slipcover, but I really do like this slipcase a lot because it's mad shiny and reflective. And it just fits the tone of the movie because this is honestly kind of like the color grading of what the movie looks like. So I do like that. Definitely going to get this to watch. My wife hasn't seen this and I told her I'm going to buy it. So be prepared to watch it. The back of it. Dope. Next, Knights of the Zodiac. Like I said at Best Buy, I don't know if this movie's good or not. I haven't really seen anyone talk about it. It went to theaters and I saw the trailer randomly online, I believe, and I was like, that looks kind of cool. Like this looks like something that the 13-year-old me would have went crazy over. And just because of that fact, I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a watch. I wasn't able to see it in theaters, but it looked like it could be fun. And it does look a little cheesy. I know nothing about the source material because I know it was adapted from a manga or an anime, I believe. So I don't know. For those who have seen it, let me know in the comments. Still going to watch it. The slipcase is what got me. And I like the colors on it too. How it's kind of like holographic, like how the Pokemon cards and all that stuff used to be. So and I will report back once I do watch it. Now that was everything that I purchased in store, so let me go ahead and get to my online buys. Got the Purge collection on DVD. Yes, you're probably like, why is that case so big? It is a DVD. And the thing about the Purge films, right? For whatever reason, the best looking collections that they have are only for DVD. Like all of the Blu-ray collections that you can find online, or at least that I've been able to find, have just been like not so cool looking artwork, or like not even like a slipcase or a slip box or nothing like that. It's just standard, you know, DVD. But this one I found, it's all 5 films, and it also has the series as well. For those who don't know, there is a Purge series. It has 2 seasons. I watched the first season and I pretty much liked it, and I never saw the second one, so I was like, why not buy all of them? Really thick case to hold all the movies. And they could have just sold it like this, and I wouldn't have bought it, honestly. I would not have copped it if it was just this. Really, it's the slip box that did it for me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy that. And as I've done many a times with other films in my collection, I'll buy the DVD if it looks dope and just replace everything with Blu-rays. And eventually I'm going to do that. So, Purge almost reminds me of like a VHS tape too. So that's why I like it as well. Next is one that I thought I was going to see in Best Buy, but I don't know what happened. I told you about how they release them in my stores here. It seemed like they put all the new stuff out the day after. I don't know why that is, but the Burning 4K, this was on my list. I saw it like 2 months ago, Scream Factory Edition, and I had to cop it, man. Like this is a classic 80s slasher, classic summer camp slasher, perfect for this time of year. I see why they released it. Really like this cover art. There is a regular Blu-ray collector's edition for this film that's out there with a little bit more of an artsier, not even artsier, but it's not a word anyway, but a little bit more artsy type slipcover where somebody kind of hand drew it, where this is kind of just like an edit of material that's been out. But anyway, I never owned this film, but I really enjoy it, and I was like, what better time than to go ahead and cop that. So The Burning on 4K. Next is a film that you would think I would be ashamed to buy, but I'm not. So Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey from Umbrella Entertainment. They finally had it up. Actually, it was on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon had it finally, because it's been out for a while, and I actually messed up because I wanted to buy the special edition. It was like a box, a slip box with a bunch of stuff in it, but I kind of missed out. Wasn't able to get that. I was just waiting, you know, for this film to be somewhere trustworthy. When I say trustworthy, for those who don't know, Umbrella Entertainment is an Australian company, and they ship things from Australia. And one of the big things I didn't know, I was like, I don't know if these things can play on US players. But I'm happy to tell y'all that Umbrella Entertainment, it seems like they make their movies all region, because I put this in my Blu-ray player and it played fine. Didn't watch the whole thing, but I just had to see, because honestly, I bought it just kind of like not knowing if it was going to work or not, but I just wanted to own it. So it is out there on digital, so I was like, I'll probably buy a US version, like with other sources, wink wink, and just put it in here. But I'm happy to say it worked. This is not a movie I would recommend. You know, a lot of folks hate this film, and rightfully so. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's one of my favorites of the year. At the bottom of the list, though, like at the bottom, because I don't even know if you can consider this to be a real movie, but it's just Winnie the Pooh cutting shit up, like going ham. Him and I believe it's Piglet? Yeah, him and Piglet just going ham. I had a good time with it. It was funny as hell to me. It was ultra violent, and I don't know. I just had to own it. Just like years later down the line, people can be like, "Did that movie really exist?" And I'm like, "Yep, got it right here." And no slipcover. Not really the happiest about that, but you can't, you know, win them all. I think eventually I'm gonna try to find a used version of the slip box on eBay or Mercari. Somebody's gonna put it up there soon. I know for a fact someone's gonna put the box set, and I end up buying that, but I just had to get it for now. So Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Now this is the movie for the day that I've been waiting on, and I'm just so excited to finally have. And I'm also so glad that I went with my gut feeling instead of going to the store. And if you saw when I was in Best Buy, I was like, the movie that I really wanted isn't here, right? And honestly, I was gonna buy doubles, but Scream 4 the Steelbook, woo, had to get that. Let me take this thing off. Bang bang. Scream 6, Lost in New York, The Knife in the Apple. Oh, I've been wanting this so bad. When I saw the release date pop up, I was like, there's no way possible they're gonna release this thing on July 11th. And they actually released it on July 11th, so I don't know, whatever, this is crazy, yo. I pre-ordered this not knowing if it was gonna even be in a store or not. I went to Best Buy looking for this, actually, just to see, but I also wanted to get the other version. There's like a slipcover version with the poster, and I liked how the poster looks, and I was like, you know what, I wouldn't mind having doubles of this movie, because this is my favorite horror film of the year. I don't know if it's going to be passed, because it just did so many things for me that I just loved. I've spoken about this movie 100 times in my ranking videos, and if you see my review initially, you would know how much I love it. I even did a spoiler review for this, so, God, I love this steelbook, man. Let me open it up. What it fully looks like, just New York in the background. In the back. A must buy. Had to get it. I'm so happy about this. I've been dreaming about getting this thing and having it in my hand, so. Woo! So those are all the films that I copped on this Tuesday. Let me know below, what did you buy? Are there any things that I missed that were a new release? Did you go to the store and cop anything again? Let me know, because a lot of people who watch these videos tell me what they bought, and it puts me on game when I go buy the same thing, because I'm like, I didn't know that that thing was out. Even if you order something online that wasn't a new release, let me know what you just recently copped as of today, you know, over the last week, and let's show these companies that physical media still matters, you know what I'm saying? So if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you already are subscribed, thank you. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Instead of banking on it, now rapping is just a hobby.